All right, so emissions testing. Emissions testing. In case we didn't get that before, emissions testing. I just, went to the mail here, and here we are here. You can probably see this, although it's backwards, because that's, you know, ridiculous. That's how these fucking cameras work. I mean, A, I got to be able to see the camera. B, it's backwards because it's a mirror image because they think I want to see my selfie because I want to look like a mirror, And I don't give a fuck how I will look here. But anyway, emissions testing. It's a goddamn scam, isn't it? My car is 5 years old, right? If you live in a major metropolitan area of pretty much any state, they have this thing like it's emissions testing. So I've got this card here. This is the card, and I'm just going to kind of read it here. So your vehicle's emissions test is now due. Don't delay. So I probably won't delay, but that just shows you who the fuck really owns a goddamn vehicle. I don't own it yet. I still have like another payment. I just mailed off a payment, and that'll do that. And I'm getting to the point where I actually almost finally supposedly own my own car, but I don't. And neither do you. You don't own your own car. Nobody owns their own car. It has to do with the registration. You're sending it off to the Regis. He owns the car. Who's the Regis? Well, the Regis is the state at this point in time. So, no, the state owns your car. The state owns everything. And they're saying, well, to save emissions, because, we have to test your car so it's not polluting the air with carbon dioxide, which plants use to live. So, to be really green, I think we should be producing more carbon dioxide instead of less carbon dioxide. And global warming is a fucking scam, too. So, and there I've said it. So, it is. All these things, they're like, we want to create a better world with no carbon dioxide emissions, zero carbon. We have to get that down to zero. You can look it up. If you're looking at me, you've probably seen the thing with Bill Gates before, saying, well, we got to get our carbon emissions pretty down there to zero. Something's got to get down to zero in order for us to. What do we want to create? Do we want to create a world where we can live, or a world where digital people can live? I want to create a world where we can live. Okay, so it's a goddamn scam. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna take my car in, and it's gonna pass. But it's just a nuisance, and it's just one of those ways that it tells you that you don't really own your shit. You don't. If you think you own your shit, you're delusional, because you don't. You don't own your car, you don't own your land, you don't own pretty much anything. You don't own your money because, your money is not even money, it's debt, which is, and every little debt note in your wallet is owed to somebody else by somebody else. So, you don't own anything. We need to get back to an area where ownership is the law of the land. I'm standing on it. I own it. Seriously, I go